Dear human, dear soul, I welcome you to my podcast series, Conversations with the Universe. Since a near-death experience, I have the gift to communicate with subtle levels of the cosmos. The knowledge from these for us invisible forms of energy I capture in my books, and it is now a great pleasure for me to share this knowledge, these conversations, with you as a supplement to the books. Please excuse me if the terms and articulations are not perfect. Our mother tongue is German, but we try to translate it to the best of our abilities. Thank you.
Jose Pereidos is a popular entity that regularly incorporates into the medium's body. This being often took, or better said, used to take a lot of time and spoke with the visitors. And the line of visitors moved very slowly when he incorporated. Let's start the interview. Dear being Jose Pereidos, I am also looking forward to getting to know you better now.
Very nice. You are in touch with me.
Yes, that's me.
This is unusual, as I usually only feel the energy of the questioner and cannot move his hand.
People know little about you. May I ask you about your life now?
Yes, gladly.
Can you maybe describe a few stations from it? How was your childhood?
I was very loving in my childhood and felt people were evil. This led me to start a journey in my youth to look for kind-hearted people. That wasn't easy.
And when exactly did you live?
That was a long time ago. People didn't have aids like you do for transportation. I was always on the move.
So you went on a pilgrimage?
Yes.
Where did you start?
I started in the country you call France, and then made my way to the city of Jerusalem.
And why specifically there?
I wanted to search for love, which I had not experienced from people.
What exactly did you feel? What did you find so unloving in people?
People were very unkind when they talked to each other. I always felt like it was small wars. It hurt me a lot, and I couldn't stand it. So I had to flee.
And what did you experience in Jerusalem?
There, I visited various people, all of whom lived their faith in their religion. But even there, I didn't find the love I was looking for.
And what did you do then?
Then I traveled to Tibet and searched for love there, the way I wanted to feel it.
So, did you find her?
Somewhat. The people there live in better harmony with their God than Western cultures. But I also waited there in vain for the love that I truly mean.
What did you do during your search? What did you do then?
What did you find in your search? I went to monasteries and learned the teachings of the Buddha. But that didn't fulfill me either. Then I started going to India to study the Vedas there. And how could you study them? The teachers there taught me. These teachings were particularly helpful in my search for love, because it was there that I understood even more where I can find the love I was looking for. I stayed there until the end of my life. Were there any moving moments on this journey? The people were always busy with themselves, but never in touch with their true power. That was the hardest part of being human for me, because I felt love inside me, but found no one who felt the same. Not even in love with a woman.
Did you have a wife and family?
No.
Didn't you miss that?
No. love for a woman is fleeting. My love inside me is beyond space and time, and I wanted to find a partner who feels the same. But I haven't found that with the women.
Do you want to tell me something about this encounter?
The man I mean was not my partner as you think. He was a true friend. This encounter influenced me the most because I knew the love I was looking for. It's not just in me. I just need to find the right people. Then I won't feel alone anymore.
What was your task? What work did you do there?
I taught what I had learned on my travels. This kind of work made me very happy.
How did you live?
I lived in a house.
How were you able to finance all these trips?
I have always been able to finance my travels through my work as a teacher. The knowledge I had gained, I passed on. Were you happy in your life? Yes.
What was the most beautiful thing you've experienced as a person? Batpri?
The encounter with my friend. And what was the cruelest? The grandeur of people among each other. Did you die in peace? Yes.
Do you want to tell me something about your transition? Sure, I'd love to listen to you.
When I died, I was very tired. I lay down, knowing I wouldn't wake up here, but in another world. Perceiving that, I lay down and notified my friend. Then the process of detachment began. I passed away step by step. First, I perceived the in-between world. It is foggy and dark in some areas there. Then I perceived the next level. And there it was already brighter and clearer. This level was full of other beings who were already expecting me. That was very delightful. And I was very happy to be in wise company. These beings were the friends of the wise brotherhood.
Did you perceive other beings in this in-between world, and were you scared?
No.
What happened next when you arrived at the White Brotherhood?
The brothers greeted me and protected me from feelings of loss. I was a bit sad because of my friend whom I left behind.
How did it go for you after that?
I spent a lot of time with them. If you want to describe it in time. But at one moment, I began to wonder what my purpose in the cosmos is. And then I began the search for this answer. The friends of the Brotherhood didn't want to give me this answer because I had to find it myself. The journey is the destination, as you know.
Yes. And what did you learn then?
The first encounter I had was with Dr. Valdivino. This encounter was very fulfilling. He explained to me in his loving way that there is a place on earth where people can get help with the help of the spiritual world. That would be an opportunity for me to find my purpose. Then Valdivino introduced me to Osvaldo, and he took me to this place.
And who do you perceive in Abhajanya now?
The energy of the place matched the energy of the plane of the masters. Then Osvaldo began to show me how he channels his energy into the medium's body. And then can talk to the people. The medium's body expanded, and Osvaldo's energy could enter it. The layers were very wide and open. This made the process possible. Then the layer began to close again, and the body of the medium began to speak. That was very interesting.
Interesting. While you were observing that, where were you?
I was near the medium.
And how did you perceive the people while you were watching?
The people were all very unsettled and had no energy. They were so small, and their powers were as small as those of dwarfs, compared to my perspective and feelings. It was very new to me, and I was very excited. The energy fields of people are many layers thick. I perceived the outermost layer. That was new for me. I had never experienced anything like that before. Valdivino started his session, and after some time it left the body of the medium again and ascended to my level. It was like a friend was giving me a trip. Then we went back to our level. And there I talked a lot with Osvaldo Cruz.
What exactly did you convey?
He told me that people need our help, and that I would have the opportunity to help people there.
And what did you do then?
Then I continued observing how the operations are performed on people. These operations are truly very moving. I had also never seen anything like that. But I thought it was great. And then I realized that this is a wonderful way to stay on my level, and at the same time being able to help.
Didn't you want to reincarnate
no.
anymore? Why not?
The people were too mean to me, Sylvia.
Okay, yes. This malice of people, have you ever been able to forget them? I mean, now in this other being, in this other state.
No.
But how is it now when you help people?
Then I don't care if they are bad or good. I help because I like to help, and because this is my destiny.
Do you also occasionally enter the medium's body?
Yes.
And how do you perceive people then? Through his eyes?
I still only perceive the outer layer, but I bring my own quality into it.
And when you perform surgery, how do you perceive it?
These operations are usually performed by other entities. I am not really capable of it. Maybe I will be one day. But it is not yet time. The entities that do this are further in their knowledge.
So you don't actually operate directly?
No. Most visible operations are done by Augusto, Cruz, and Valdivino.
Understood. Is there anything else you would like to share with people and keep here for them? For the eternity that these works exist?
I want to ask people to open their hearts. It's like humanity in a wrong form. People have a heart, but they don't use it anywhere. That's crazy. It's like, how would you say an alien on this planet that doesn't really belong here, but you do? This world is right for you. and you have all the possibilities of the cosmos at your disposal to open hearts. And finally, connect with the energies to leave again. Restore the connection. This life without connection makes me very sad. That is not the meaning of being, Sylvia. I am here, in the love I always sought. But you can live this love too. It's so easy. It's such a shame that I was so powerless in this matter. But I am slowly starting to understand the meaning of all these functions. This is the process I am currently in.
How are you feeling right now?
The feelings, don't exist here. But I feel very comfortable here. Love is everywhere. And above all, respect. I need that, you understand?
I heard that you always talk to people for a long time. Is that correct? Yes.
People always ask so many questions, and I can't say no to them. Yeah, that's just my way.
Interesting. Yes, I understand. Thank you very much for these very interesting insights into your way of working, into your way of feeling, and wishes you all the best for your future. Thanks, lover.
Dear Sylvia, live the path of your connection as you started, further and further, and keep going. Thank you, lover.